immediately don't want to be here.
Yeah, it's going to feel very different from your other life. Would you like to proceed to learn, to give you understanding of this relationship?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm young.
Mm-hmm.
17 or 18. I'd rather be somewhere. I think I have friends that are by a lake right now and I can't be there. They're somewhere else. People I want to be with.
Okay.
Feels like I've been taken from the opportunity. I feel like I know where they are, but there's no way I could really ever be with them again.
Mm-hmm. Why? What happened?
I was either given away or it feels like I was given away or sold.
Mm-hmm. So you were removed from what you knew as home with your friends.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So let's pause and let's go back. Perhaps when you were 15 or 16, a little younger. Let's learn about where you came from. Move to a memory now to learn about your life before you were sold or forced to move. Just be there now.
We're hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I am maturing and my father is at a market to sell fish, and another man sees me and says that I am developed and mature and it's just everybody's kind of just there trying to make their living, and most people here they don't have a lot, so their clothes are, all the women are in skirts or dresses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a...
What are you wearing?
I have a dress, but I feel like I don't want to be wearing it. It's too mature for me, or it's...
Mm-hmm. How is it mature?
I could see parts of my body that I'm not comfortable, but it's kind of like what I was told to wear. It's almost like I was
being displayed.
Mm-hmm. And when the man looks at me and I look at my father and say, I don't say anything, but I kind of beg him with my eyes to, I don't want to go. He says, this will be better for you. In a way, perhaps saying, I can't take care of you.
And so he took you right there from the market?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. And so tell me about the man.
That takes me.
Mm-hmm.
He seems gigantic. He's not kind, and he doesn't really say anything to me. And he puts me in a carriage, and there are other girls there who look as scared as I do.
How many girls are in the carriage?
4 other girls.
Mm-hmm. Young like you?
Young like me.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them, it just feels like we just stay staring at each other. We're both scared. Nobody's crying out or acting out. We kind of know, like, just very scared. We don't know where we're going. We're hungry.
Mm-hmm. All right, what happens next?
Where we're going is a place that will have enough food. There'll be shelter. We're all gonna be there in our own rooms. Now, the other girl and I will be together.
Mm-hmm. You have a connection with her?
Yeah, it feels like it. It feels like we haven't said anything, but we feel safe. By the time we get there, we're holding hands, and we're exhausted and tired. Again, I feel like either my shoes are falling off or my feet are on the marble. It's very cold, but it's like a place I've never been to before.
What is it like?
Everything is stone or marble. It's like a castle, like an emperor's castle.
Mm-hmm.
But we are kind of shuffled past the area that's open and expansive,
Mm-hmm.
and down into an area that's for us.
Yes.
It's not terrible, the accommodations, or there's a nice bed. It's nicer than my bed, but it is down and away from everything else, like we're being hidden.
Mm-hmm.
And they bring us food.
They bring you food. Mm-hmm. Are you with all the girls?
Just the one.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And we're scared, and we're essentially talking about what's going to happen the next day. And they come in and tell us, you're going to get washed and bathed and laid out clothes for us. And we're already trying to figure out how we can find a way to get out.
Okay. So let's connect with this young lady that you've connected with, connecting with her energy. And tell me if she feels familiar to you today.
Mm-hmm. She would be Jennifer.
Mm-hmm.
She's more feisty than me.
She is. Okay.
And she kind of says, I'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, so tell me what it's like when you do bathe. What does bathing look like in this time? Where do they go?
No, it's just out of a basin.
It is a basin. Mm-hmm.
It's just a basin and maybe like sponging off, or stand in a basin and have the women are washing us and scrubbing us, and they're being very just kind of, they're not being gentle.
Mm-hmm.
And
what happens next?
we'll be made up to look the way he wants us to look.
Okay.
They put red lipstick or lip coloring on our lips.
You do.
And tie our hair up and squeeze us into clothes that are we don't want to wear. Everything feels very forced.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that if this will be our life, we hope, me and the other girl talk about hoping that we don't get hurt or hit or physically.
Okay. And so where's the first place that they take you to be presented? What does this day look like?
It's at night, and it's essentially to a chamber, like the master's chamber, where
a private room
with but they only make me go inside
by yourself.
By myself.
Mm-hmm.
My friend sits outside, and she's looking around everywhere, like trying to figure out a way to get out. I could just tell, like, she's looking everywhere, trying to scheme or and there's the biggest bed I've ever seen, with a burgundy velvet cover on it. And I'm just terrified. I don't want to be there.
Who is there?
I'm just standing there. This feels as soon as I hear the man enter, I know why I'm there and what is expected of me. I don't know what to do. I don't want to cry. I kind of know that this would not be okay for me to cry or beg for to go home, or so there's a part of me that essentially I feel like just thinks about my friends by the water.
Mm-hmm.
Until whatever he needs to do is done.
What does he look like?
Again, and see, it feels like he's big, gigantic. It's like disproportionately big. And it's almost like my fear and trepidation are the thing that is appealing to him.
Mm-hmm. Let's just remove all discomfort. Just let it go. Let's just transmute it. Letting it go, releasing. Be the observer. Mm-hmm. Does he feel familiar to you today?
I wouldn't want to associate this with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But is the only person in my current life who has ever caused me to feel physical trembling of fear in my body.
So that feeling is familiar.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go ahead and just move past this when it's done. Mm-hmm. What is it that you're feeling?
Just sadness. It's funny, the orb is here. The infinite orb is here.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see it? To the left or right of you?
The right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, beautiful. All right, and let's go ahead and move to an important day in this life that you've been looking at. An important day where something important is taking place. And just be there now on this day. Where are you?
I've just been told that he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
And the freedom. I don't know that I'll be any more physically free. I don't know that. I don't know what the rules are for my life now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm much older. I'm a woman. And I just fall to the floor.
You never saw your family again?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel free of it.
You do.
And somehow I know my friend is gone too. She's not here anymore either.
Mm-hmm. What do you think happened to her?
She was... It's like she said, I would rather die. And she did.
All right. So let's go ahead and just scan the remaining years of your life.
In this life, I don't feel very many moments of happiness.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there are moments when the sun shines through a certain window. I can feel, and I can reach back to that memory of my friends. And that's what keeps. But I don't feel as if I live very old in this life.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And when it's over, I welcome it.
All right. Yeah, so let's just go to that moment, those last moments, just before you take your last breath. And just be there. Mm-hmm. Is anyone with you?
There's a woman that kind of has felt bad for me. She was the one that would be kinder to me.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one that told me he was dead.
She did.
And now I'm here telling her about my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I'm going to go. And I feel like perhaps I've done this. Like I've taken something or brought this earlier death about to myself through poison or
some purpose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So go ahead and just take that last breath now. And just letting go of the physical. Just float above it now. And just look back. Look down at your body there. Looking back at this life. What do you think you learned?
I didn't do anything wrong. That even in this life, I did my best.
Just float now. Drift and float away from this life. And what do you notice here?
That everything's an orb. Everything is just the main one, and then there's little tiny ones, like little tiny bubbles, and then there's others that are closer and more prominent.
Yes.
I can't tell if they're different sizes or just farther away. But they're all of the same infinite energy.
All right. So let's go ahead and ask one of your main guides to come even closer to moderate. This is so that we can communicate any messages that need to be received at this time. So one of them you will just feel them coming forward, perhaps even changing a little bit. Do you sense or feel that this energy is masculine or feminine or neither?
Masculine.
Beautiful. I want to view and honor you. May we have a name of who's leaving this message. What name shall we call you? What do you hear?
John.
John, thank you. Thank you. What message would you like to convey to Chris at this time? What does she need to know?
You don't need to make yourself small. You're protected. The world is ready for what I have to offer.
Beautiful. Thank you, John. All right. I'd like to invite Mother forward at this time. We know you're here holding space, watching. Please come forward and join us. What do you notice?
It's just love. She's so happy I listened to her. She's saying, see, I didn't go anywhere. Our relationship is actually grown because you're listening. I've been talking to you the whole time. And you're doing such a good job of listening. I couldn't get there, so I came here so that you could. I'll always talk to you. I'll always guide you. Some of the things I'm guiding you towards feel uncomfortable but I'm helping you grow. You're my baby girl.
I believe,
she says, tell your sister to listen too.
All right. I'm being told that maybe your mother has a gift for you. So let's see what gift your mother has for you. What does she want to give you?
I don't know that I am ready for it. Maybe that's not the thing. I don't know.
Well, perhaps soon you'll be ready for it. All right, let's go ahead and have your mother just recede this time. And let's see if your friend if she's ready to come forward. Do you sense or feel her energy?
Yes. She was very crass, so.
Mm-hmm.
So first she said, "Bitch, take the gift."
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the gift is another kind of buoyancy that I don't know that I'm ready for yet.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, again, like I said, this is just how she would talk, is saying like, "Girl, you're being stupid." Or,
Mm-hmm.
"What are you afraid of?" And then I telepathically say, I couldn't save you, or she said, I wasn't yours to save, and I've already told you I'm where I want to be. The whole human thing wasn't for me. I'm better off here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you. All right. Is there anyone else? Any of your guides, angels, ancestors, anyone at all? This is the time.
Robin. Robin is small.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just seeing a flood of memories with her.
Mm-hmm.
We were very close. She was such a soft and sweet. It's like she just popped in to give me a kiss on my nose.
Thank you, Robin. All right. Just going to have everyone receive with so much love and gratitude. Thank you for being here.